And are there any other alternatives available to you? And she is not under a guardianship at this time, and you are not disqualified by law from accepting letters of guardianship for the proposed divorce. That's all I have, Judge.
Okay, go ahead and get him to sign his proof, please.
Yes, sir.
You
All
have
right,
a notary there, Mr. Radford?
Sir?
You have a notary there?
Yes, sir. She's here. So
Okay.
if you'll sign, Mr. Fallon, if you'll sign here and here. Do you want me to have those e-filed?
Yes, sir.
I'll e-file them today.
Okay, Mr. Fallon, do you and Mrs. Fallon own a home together?
Yes, sir.
And he's gonna need to sign and have notarized his affidavit of assets also, Mr. Radford.
All right. I thought he had already done that, but I have it right here.
Okay, I do not have a signed copy in my,
I have it right here, Judge. I'll have him sign it right now.
all right, Mr. Fallon, so those are gonna be e-filed. Once they're notarized by Mr. Radford with the county clerk, I'll sign the order appointing you as permanent guardian of the person in the state of your wife. And if there's anything else y'all need, then
Does he need a bond, Judge?
bond's gonna be $20,000.
Okay.
There's no difference in the cost of a bond, whether it's 8, 10, or 20, so I'll set it at the higher amount.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. And then after you sign the order, I can get letters.
Yes, sir, you should be able to get them today, and if you need anything else, Mr. Radford, please feel free to call me.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, y'all have a great week.
Thank you.
Poor man, 67 years old. Okay, Ms. Adams has Hubert Oxford on administration.
We're getting connected.
Do I need to come over there? Start my video.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
Yes, that right there.
Where's that proof of facts? You've got it?
This one?
Yeah.
This is mine. You need Chad's also?
No. Is that Jamie?
Yes, it's Jamie.
That's the judge.
Did she see us?
I guess if we can see that.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, apparently we're still waiting for everybody to get in, so give us just a minute. We'll see if we can get everybody into the Zoom meeting. Is it Mr. Odle or Mr. Odler?
Odle. He's
Odle.
here.
He's in there? Okay, if you could, and Jamie Nix, where is Jamie Nix? Okay, I see her.
He's on mute.
Okay, she is muted. If you'll unmute yourself, Ms. Nix.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Thank you. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
If I could get all three of you to raise your right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I
go
do.
ahead, Ms. Adams.
All right, Your Honor, this is Mr. Matthew White. He's filed an application for determination of heirship and for administration. And I have a proof of death here. Mr. White, you're the surviving husband of Madison Lee White, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Who died on September the 19th in 2018?
Yes, ma'am.
That's correct.
That's correct.
She was 31 years old and she did not have a will. Is that correct?
Correct.
And we need an administration. Had your wife ever been divorced
No, ma'am.
or married anyone else?
No, ma'am.
And you've read over this proof of fact death and it's true and correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge,
Yes,
um,
Mr. Oxford?
so it seems like all my ad items, there's a couple little quirks. And this one, Miss Nix is here, but we wrote original report with Miss Nix in it. But once we figured out that Miss Nix was the aunt to the deceased, we did an amended report with Miss Nix's son, where we interviewed him, and they're all consistent information. I think we have an affidavit from Jackson Nix, don't we, Marilyn?
Yes.
Yes, and I don't think Ms. Nix is not gonna take under the rules
Right.
of estate succession, so I'm okay
Okay.
here today.
So would it help everybody if we did a second amended report to bring back Miss Nix as the witness?
Yeah, you could just do a supplement to your amended report and that will be fine.
Okay.
All right, so I think Mr. White, you and Ms. White had been married for 12 or 13 years, correct?
Yes, sir.
Y'all have 3 children. Do you know, did she own any separate property?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, go right ahead. You may go ahead with the, go ahead and get him to sign his proof of death and other facts. And if you'll go to the disinterested witnesses, please.
All right. Miss Nix is with us by Zoom. And Miss Nix, you were related to the decedent Madison by you're her maternal aunt, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you knew her from the time she was born until her death.
Yes, ma'am.
And you knew her well. You were very close to her.
Like my own child. Yes, ma'am.
Did she have any children other than the 3 that we have listed?
No, ma'am.
Was she ever married or divorced to anyone?
No.
Thank you.
Sorry, Matthew.
You're fine. I'm trying to hold
Okay, take your time. We're not in any hurry here.
I've furnished you an affidavit of facts. And have you read over that affidavit?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Is it true and correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, now, I think Your Honor you'll instruct her to sign that before a notary and mail to me so that I can e-file it. Is that correct?
Yes, she can either mail it or hand deliver it to your office so that you can e-file it. And do you have any questions of this witness, Mr. Oxford?
I was just going to tell you on the April 8th, I talked to Matthew. Matthew, I'm sorry about, like I told you before, I'm sorry about this happening. I talked to Chad and I talked to Jamie, Miss Nix, the aunt. And then on April 22nd, I talked to Jamie's or Miss Nix's son, Jackson. Mr. Odler, how did you?
It's Odell.
Odell. Mr. Odell has been friends with the Nix for years. Their kids went to high school together and they've traveled together. When Miss Nix was married, I'm sorry, when Miss White was married, she was 19 years old. And she and her husband Matthew were married for 12 years and they had 3 children. And everybody verified that there was no other children outside of the marriage.
Yeah. Mr. White, I was curious. I've always looked at that on certificates and everything in Groves. Is that your street you live on? Is it Real Street or Real Street?
Real. It's real.
Okay, that's right over there behind the Cambridge Park apartment.
It's not too far from the Cambridge Park. It's closer to, it's the Lions Park, little splash pad in the baseball fields.
Right.
So it's by the splash pad in Groves.
Yes, okay, I know exactly where you're talking about. All right, go right ahead, Ms. Adams.
Okay, Mr. Odell, I've furnished you an affidavit of facts, and have you read over it?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true and correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You can swear to that. Thank you. Your Honor, there was some question, I talked with Linda about the affidavit of assets. When the decedent passed, they had selected a house but had not signed any papers or bought it. And they had $15,200, I think, in cash. And the children had seen the house, and he went on after her death and bought it. So that money went into the house, and I told Linda I didn't think that should have to be included in the bond, the $7,500.
All right, I'm gonna set the bond at 20,000, although it appears that Mr. White is gonna be the sole beneficiary of the estate, and but if I set it at 5, it's not gonna cost him any more for a $20,000 bond over a $5,000 bond. And it should be relatively inexpensive, and you know, just let me know if there's anything else you need, and we'll be happy to help. But as soon as we get those proofs in, we'll go ahead and sign the order authorizing administration of the estate. And I'm so very sorry for your loss at such a young age, sir. And
Thank you.
I hope everything goes well. And y'all just let us know if you need anything, Ms. Adams.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your
It was
Honor.
great working with y'all. I'm sorry about this, Matthew.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
You.
Y'all may be excused.
Yes, you can sign here. And I can,
Bye, Matthew.
I love you, Aunt Jamie.
I love you too.
We're getting so many young people today. I don't know. I didn't touch it.
I know.
Okay, Mr. Mayor. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
Hi, are you Randall Joseph Rivet?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rivet, if
Yes, sir.
please.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little bit.
If I can get you to raise your right hand, please.
Oh, yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth self you got?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Rivet, I'm gonna hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Cynthia Darlene Rivet. Recognize that as being her will,
Yes, sir.
and I'm gonna go back to the signature, please, and ask you, is that her signature on that document?
Yes, sir.
And after the date she made this will on May 13th of 2021, did she ever revoke it or amend it?
Did she ever amend it?
Oh, no. No.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, Mr. Rivet, you were the spouse of Cynthia Rivet, is that correct?
Yes.
Y'all were married for approximately 42 years,
Yes, sir.
and she passed on May 18th of 2021
Yes.
due to cancer.
Yes.
Okay. 4 years obviously have not elapsed. And she named you as the executor in her will.
Yes.
You're able and willing to serve in that capacity?
Yes.
Okay. And there's a necessity for the will to be administered, and that's why we filed this application with the court. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's all I have, Jeff.
You go ahead and get him to sign his proof of death and other
I
facts
will.
when it's notarized. I apologize for calling you Mr. Rivet.
It's not the first time.
Looks like all the rest of them are Mr. Bell. And let's see. They're all self-proven.
These do you think you'll need? That- Administration.
I can file it with the court and ask the court for that.
Okay.
It probably be like later this afternoon for it's ready.
Okay, they're done and executed, Judge.
All done?
All done.
All right, Mr. Rivet, I have turned the order probating the will and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary. You'll be able to get those letters once Mr. Maida has e-filed that to the county clerk. And she'll just make sure to cooperate with him and giving him a listing of the assets to his estate, because he has 90 days to file an inventory with the court, but I know he'll guide you through that process. I hope everything goes well. Y'all let us know if you need anything.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Here it is.
I will get the inventory form.
Okay.
Obviously, how you say that thing. Plum.
We, I don't know.
Who do we have?
I can't see you, Mr. Dax.
Can you come? Oh, here we go. Chris? Start my video.
Ask them who.
Bottom left.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. Which one we have, Judge?
Let's start with DeVillier.
DeVillier, okay. Y'all send Laura down, please.
And how do you pronounce that last name? Flockhooey?
Yes, sir. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it. He's in Waxahachie. Actually, I was gonna pronounce it however you pronounce it. But, Donald's in Waxahachie, and he'll be with us on the Zoom, Judge.
Okay.
And here's Laura Maka, Your Honor, and Laura, yeah, there you go. He's gonna want to see you, not me. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Give me 1 minute here. All right, Ms. Monty, if I get you to raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause should be the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Monty, I'm gonna hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Eugene Joseph DeVillier. Do you recognize that as being his will?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go back to the signature page and ask you if that's the signature on that document.
Yes, sir.
And after the date he made this will on February 19th of 2003, did he ever change it or revoke it?
No, sir.
Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Dow.
Thank you, Judge. Your Laura Jean Maka, Ms. Maka, here today regarding the estate of your father, Eugene Joseph DeVillier. Is that true?
Yes,
Okay, and understand that he passed away on or about October 27th of 2018. Is that true?
yes,
Okay. Have you had an opportunity prior to the hearing, Ms. Maka, to look over the proof of death and other facts that we're filing with the court today?
yes,
And everything in that document is within your knowledge and true and correct. Is that right?
yes,
Okay, and also we're gonna execute and file with Judge Brannick an oath, and you assure the court that you'll take care of the affairs of your dad's estate to the best of your ability. Is that right?
yes.
Okay, if you will, sign for us. Judge, that's all we have unless you need anything further, just like we have at Laura Jean
Okay.
Maka.
No, let me know when it's notarized, please.
Okay, and then. Okay, we're good, Judge. We're signed and notarized.
All right, Ms. Maja, I've signed the order admitting the will to probate and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary. So Mr. Dowden's going to e-file those documents you just signed with the county clerk, and he'll be able to get your letters. It'll give you authority to act on behalf of the estate. Please make sure that you cooperate with him in getting him a listing of the assets of your father's estate, because he has 90 days to file an inventory with the court.
Yes, sir.
And otherwise, I hope you have safe travels back up to Toledo Bend. And if you get time, go out tonight and make a few casts on the lake for me.
Okay, will do.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
Thank you.
Who's next, Judge?
Let's go ahead with Nelson.
Ms. Nelson, okay. Thank you, Mark. Y'all have a safe trip back. We'll get your papers filed and get your letters testamentary. Yeah. Judge Brannick's right there, and he'll swear you in first. I'm sorry.
Julie asked Jackie.
Oh, you're kidding me. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. Ms. Janet Nelson, Your Honor.
All right.
I'm sorry. Graph, I'm sorry.
Could you bring the camera down a little bit?
Yes, sir.
Right there. All right. If I can get you to raise your right hand, please, ma'am. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Graff, I'm gonna hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Betty Hankins Nelson. Do you recognize that as being her will?
Yes.
And I'm gonna go back to the signature page and ask you, is that her signature on that document?
Yes.
And after the date she made this will on June 2nd of 2016, ever revoke it or amend it?
No.
All right, go right ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Graff, your mom passed, Betty Hankins Nelson was your mother. Is that true?
Yes.
And she passed away on or about March 11th of this year, 2021. Is that true?
Yes.
And have you had an opportunity to review the proof of death and other facts that we're filing with the court today?
Yes.
All of the information contained in that proof is true and correct, within your knowledge and true and correct. Is that right?
Yes.
And we're also going to ask you to execute an oath, and you're assuring Judge Brannick that you'll take care of the affairs of your mom's estate to the best of your ability. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, Judge, that's all we have, unless you need anything further.
Nope. No, when her proof is notarized, please.
Yes, sir. you. And we're notarized, Judge.
All right, Ms. Graff, I've signed the order admitting the will to probate and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary, which you'll be able to get as soon as Mr. Dowden has e-filed those documents with the clerk. Those will give you authority to act on behalf of the estate. If you'd please make sure that you cooperate with him in getting a listing of the assets of your mother's estate, because he has 90 days to file an inventory. And I hope everything goes well. Y'all take care of yourself. And I'll wait for you to bring in the next hearing. Okay. I'll be appearing by Zoom.
He's in Waxahachie, Your Honor, and he is. Yes, sir. Mr. Plockhoi. Oh, we'll see. Thank you. Sorry you had to wait. We'll be in touch.
Can you hear me, sir? I can't hear you. Are you muted? There should be a mute button in the bottom left or one on your screen to unmute yourself. Okay. Is it Plockhoi? Okay, I can't hear you, but there, you're muted on the bottom. See the bottom left-hand part of your screen? There's a little microphone with a line through it. Okay, you appear to be unmuted, but I still don't hear you. Is your volume down on your computer? There should be a volume speaker button on your keypad. Okay, Mr. Plockhoi, do you have a cell phone? Okay, dial this number. 409 748 0247. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, if you would raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're Donald J. Plockhoi
Yes, sir.
Jr.?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Donald J. Plockhoi Sr. Do you recognize that as being his will?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go to the signature page and ask you if that's his signature on that document. Okay, and after the date he made this will on September 9th of 2014, did he ever change it or revoke it? All right, has Mr. Dowden provided you with a proof of death and other facts, a document? And have you read that? And is everything contained in there true and correct and within your personal knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna make arrangements to take that proof and that oath, sign them just as your name is typed on there before a notary public. Get those notarized, return those to Mr. Dowden. He'll e-file those with the county clerk. When he does that, I'll sign the order admitting the will to probate and authorizing the clerk to issue letters that'll give you authority to act on behalf of the estate. Make sure that you cooperate with Mr. Dowden in getting him a listing of the assets of your father's estate, because he had 90 days to do an inventory. But otherwise, that's all we got today. And I hope everything goes well. Let us know if y'all need anything.
Thank you, Donald. Thank you, Judge. Have a good day. Have a good week.
You too.
See you Wednesday.
All righty. Okay, any more cases? Canceled. Okay, so I'll just wait for my contested. All right.
Good morning.
Which hearing are you online for today?
For the estate of Rita Mayfield.
Mayfield? Okay. And what's your name?
Deborah Reed.
Okay.
Okay, and then that's who Rick is.
Mhm.
Okay. That's, I guess that's Rick.
Rick, are your clients there?
Yes, I have my client here. It looks like we're one short, who would also be coming in from California.
And what's the name?
Clecia Hart.
She's not on. We don't see her online.
We're a little early.
Okay. Well, Judge was asking us to check and make sure if everybody was here, but we're going to put you on mute until he comes in.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Get you set up so you're in here with me.
Okay, just tell me what you need.
Just come on over a little bit and visit.
Okay. I see the two of you. Can
Hi. I can't hear you. Deborah, I can't.
Good morning, Clecia.
Okay, hi. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, the court has everybody on mute right now. We're waiting on the judge.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the heck?
Okay, Mr. Williams, can you unmute, please?
Good morning, Judge.
Okay, and then there's a Reed family iPad. If you could unmute, please.
Good morning, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Williams, am I to assume that the lady sitting to your right is Joanne Mayfield Jones?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
And are you that Reed family iPad, or are you Carol Simeon?
No, sir. I'm Deborah Reed.
Okay, and what case are you here on, Miss Reed?
The Mayfield with Mr. Rick Williams.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, is this will self-proven, Mr. Williams?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. Miss Simeon filed an answer that the court accepted as a contest.
Okay, and down at the bottom, there's a device that says Clecia.
Yes, Judge, that's the person who notarized the will, be one of my witnesses.
Okay. And let's see, it is 9:59, so we have 1 minute, and I don't see Miss Simeon yet. Do you have anybody on the? Okay, we're gonna wait 1 minute, Mr. Williams.
Yes, Your Honor.
See if Miss Simeon shows up. Mr. Williams, let me ask you a question while we're waiting on her. In her contest at the bottom of her page, she said, attached here with or supporting documents, and there were no supporting documents attached. Did you have any served on you?
I did not, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, I have 10 o'clock a.m. All right, if I could get, is Miss Reed going to testify, Mr. Williams?
If necessary, Your Honor, yes.
Okay, if I could get everybody to raise their right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, let me find the, where's the wheel? There it is. All right, Ms. Jones, I am going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Retha Mayfield. Do you recognize that as being her will?
Yes, sir.
And I am going to go back to the signature page and ask you if that's her signature on that document.
Yes, Your Honor.
And after the date she made this will on June 4th of 2013, did she ever revoke it or amend it?
No, sir.
Okay, and I'm going to go to the self-proving affidavit. And is your name, ma'am, Clecia Hart?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and is that your signature on that document?
Yes, it is.
And were you present on the day that this document purporting to be the last will and testament of Retha G. Mayfield was executed?
Yes, I was. Yes.
Okay. All right. Go right ahead, Mr. Williams.
Yeah, Judge, before we proceed, I'd like to ask the court to take judicial notice of the hearing notice that was sent by certified mail to Miss Carol Simeon.
So noted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Jones, please state your name for the court.
My name is Joanne Mayfield Jones.
Now, Ms. Jones, prior to this hearing today, I asked you to review this document, which is entitled "A Proof of Death and Other Facts." Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Did you review the document?
Yes, I did.
Is that document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to sign that document right there, just as your name appears, please. Thank you. Now, Ms. Jones, the document that I'm now showing you is the oath And this is the oath that you will sign that tells the court that you will well and truly serve as the independent executrix of this estate. Okay? Need you to sign that again, just as your name appears.
Okay, what is Ms. Reed's connection with this? I see that there was a Stanley Reed that was a witness to the will.
Your Honor, assuming Miss Simeon was going to show up today, Miss Reed would have been testifying that she was present at the time that Miss Mayfield instructed Mr. Moy to make these changes to the will.
Okay.
That's it.
Is that going to be your testimony, Ms. Reed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, and does the notary have a proof with her?
What kind of proof do you need, sir?
Did you have any kind of written document of statement of a notary that was forwarded to you?
You mean from the attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
No,
he did. He did send me a copy of the will with the signature page on there, yes.
Okay, very good. All right. If you will get me your proofs, Mr. Williams, and then we'll take care of getting the orders signed. And let me know if y'all need anything else. Thank you, ladies, for appearing today. I appreciate your time and for putting up with the inconvenience. I hope everything goes well. Y'all have a great week.
Thank you.
Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Take care now.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now the other file is up there.
No more things.